Hello, my parents and my friends and my media parents. It's circle time, lady. All right. Okay. This was not a video I was planning on making. No, it was not. No. But I just feel like I should because it involves children. Not necessarily all my age group, but it involves children. So, eh, I just wanted to talk to you about an incident that happened with me and my granddaughter. All right. And so I was around the house doing some things, and she was over visiting as usual. Yeah. And she had her tablet with her. Now, her mom did tell me she plays a game on her tablet. Now, her mommy works at home and she's always on her computer. She has to work at home, so she's on her computer just about 7 hours. And so, guess what? My grandbaby is on her little tablet just about 7 hours. And I had no idea how bad she was addicted to that tablet and that gaming. Wow. So when she came over here, I was a little busy too, and I let her play on her tablet. And then when I was finished, after a couple of hours, I said, hey, how come I don't see you doing anything else? It's just a tablet. She said, I don't want to do anything else. I said, well, you've been on that tablet long enough. She said, I don't want to do anything else. I said, there's plenty of other things for you to do, my dear. And she said, Mama, I really don't want to do anything else. I said, well, we're going to get off the tablet. And she got kind of angry with me. Okay. Yes, she did. And I said, okay, let's turn the tablet off. And she did have an attitude. And I said, you're going to go play with some other things. I don't want to. I said, okay, but Mama wants you to. Okay, can we do that for Mama? Oh, attitude and grouchy and everything. And when she turned it off, I tell you, it's almost like she was a zombie. She was walking slow. She was dragging. Oh my gosh, it was horrid. And she didn't play with anything. She went in her room that she has here with me and just laid on her bed. That was it. Stared at the ceiling. This, my friend, is no good. No good. No good. Not at all. Can't have this. So I looked up brain freeze, but the only thing that kept coming up with brain freeze was when you eat cold ice cream. So then I looked up slow brain after playing video games for a long time. And then I got some results. Yeah. And so I want to share the results because probably, and I know not even probably, I'm sure that many of you have come across this problem with your children. And it really is good and it's bad. And you just have to balance it. Yeah. So let me tell you the article. It was called Game Theory, The Effects of Video Games on the Brain. And it's the Brain and Life magazine online from the American Academy of Neurology. Okay, so here's the positive and negative. Okay, I'm reading from cards because I just wrote down notes. Playing video games releases dopamine, which makes them feel good. And when you take this thing away from them, when you take the video game away from them, They can show behavior problems, withdrawal system symptoms, and even aggression. Do you think? Okay, almost sounds like an alcoholic or somebody that's addicted to gambling, doesn't it? Wow. Now, one of the good things is it can help the brain with visual perception, improve ability to switch between tasks, multitasking basically, and better information processing. Okay, that is good for them because let's face it, their future will be way more technical than my future and your future if you're my age. Okay, that's the way of the future, technology. So it's good that their brains, it will help with that. Okay. But the negative thing was the aggression from the addiction. So here were some suggestions. Okay. Signs of addiction. Spending excessive time on your computer, tablet, or phone. Okay. Becoming defensive when confronted about the problem. Losing track of time. Yes. Don't want to spend time with their friends. Yes. Losing interest in their other hobbies that they used to have. Yes. And then when you talk about it and you take away the game or you say don't play with it anymore and you don't check, they attempt to hide. Yes, it's true. So, solutions. All right, parents and grandparents, pay attention to what they're doing more, which I know is pretty hard, especially when they're playing and you're doing something and it helps you with your time. It actually helps you get things done. There's peace in the house. They're quiet. You're doing your thing. They're doing their thing. Cool. But it's causing an addiction. It's going to cause a problem. It's not good. Not all the time. There's a balance. I am absolutely not against playing games. We had games, Pac-Man. You know, we used to go to the game and play the pinball machine. Say, yeah, Miss King, you're ancient. Yeah, ancient. But some of them kids kind of had some addiction. It's just that it wasn't in the house. It was in a little game room or something like that. So you had to come home and get away from the machines. So that's why it wasn't that much of an addiction. But here, these days, it's home, it's in the house, it's all the time. So that's not good at all. So yeah, pay attention to the time. Now, pull them to the side and talk to them about it. Hey, I noticed such and such and such. You know, what do you think is happening with you? And you say your piece and they say their piece. And then you try to come together and compromise this thing. Make some agreements with each other. Well, you can have the tablet this and that amount of time, or during this hour, space it out, in between, do some things, and keep up with the agreements. Okay, and if you find you're having problems with that, it says that keep trying, and if you find that it's not working, then you have to seek help. So apparently this is a problem because this article was from 2014 and this is 2020. Okay, so I'm very concerned about that. But we got on it. We got on it. I tell you, we got on it. She didn't like it. And let me tell you how bad it really was. She eats with her tablet. And she doesn't like you to take the tablet away while she's eating. But when she comes by grandma, that tablet is not going to be with you when you're eating. Okay. I do understand it, but I also understand my part too. Now I have to help her, even though she thinks her feelings is being hurt, and probably is, but it's for her good and it's for her future. And it's the same thing we all have to think when we do this, when we pull this thing from them. Okay, we're not yanking it from them. You're just trying to balance it out and help them balance it out. So her mother, we have all spoken, and we've all been doing certain things to keep from this tablet, not being on this tablet so many hours. So her mother put the code on it so that she can't get in it. And so, and after 10 o'clock, she can't play with it, period. And it was hard at first for her, but she got used to it. So then she would take it away from her, and she said, you have to go outside. It's time for outside time. So there was time in between playing with the tablet, because first thing in the morning, before she brushed her teeth, she wanted this tablet. Yeah. One time I had the tablet, and I was doing something on the tablet, and she just said, I just want to be near the tablet. Huh? That is nuts. Yeah. I love her with all my heart and soul. And so that's why we got together with this. So when she's over here, she know it's a time for tablet. You're going to be doing other things besides tablet. So like I said, it was rough at first for her to do it. She didn't like it. She was dragging like a little zombie, but she's fine now. She's finally, after weeks, she's got it together. When she's with her auntie, it's the same thing. They're doing other things besides the tablet. And when she's home, the same thing. So the family has to help. Friends, if it's friends, all your friends have to help. Okay? You don't want that happening, especially during these times. And now, with the schools having virtual learning and things like that, we have to pay more attention to them. This is truly our future, truly. We're all going to grow up and get old, and guess who's going to be running this planet after that? These kids. So we definitely have to care more. We love them to death, but we have to really, really get involved with them. So that's all Miss King had to say. And I just felt like I had to say something. I really care about the little ones. All right. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope it helps somebody that finds that their children have the same thing. And let me tell you, she's only 7. So I know she's not the only 7, 6, 5-year-old. It can happen. Yeah, because the joke is, them little lovies know how to handle phones at 2 years old, and it's true. So they're on their way to addiction. Okay, so let's just help them keep control of it. They can play. It's fine. Just help them keep control of it and keep a balance of it. Okay? All right. Parents, you know I'll do anything for you. So if I come across anything I need to, or feel like we should talk about and discuss, I will make a little video. Okay? And you can always email me at Circle Time Lady, or DM me in my Facebook page, Circle Time Lady.